Good morning. I have terrible news. The United Nations are getting poorer. They say it. The Guterres guy, the top guy in the United Nations, he's warning now. He says we are facing imminent financial collapse. This is terrible. Guterres, that's what he says. He says we are running out of money. By July, we will have no more cash. So what's going on here? Well, apparently nations, member states, they are not paying as they should. And as you know, I think the Trump administration, they are pulling out of all these United Nations projects. So they are not doing well. It's a disaster, really. You know, just look at all the good stuff that is coming from the United Nations. Maybe some people, they don't understand how much good stuff is coming from there, right? Like the climate thing, that cows are farting and that the Arctic ice is melting. Where is this coming from? That research. It's got anything to do with the United Nations? Of course. See? And the gender stuff too. That men with dicks can call themselves women. A lot of that stuff is coming from the United Nations. Maybe you didn't know this. Well, maybe some of you didn't. They have been so good at doing this stuff, right? And where is it coming from, the United Nations? I'll tell you. Has anything to do with Rockefeller? Yeah, it does. John D. Rockefeller Jr. donated the land for the United Nations headquarters in New York City, in Manhattan. And this happened in 1946. So he had this land, 17 acres of land along the river there, and he said, here you go. They got the land. You think the Rockefellers had any influence over the United Nations? Well, maybe. And as you know, the Rockefellers, they are great people. Fantastic. This thing with nations, by the way, this idea that nations should we just get rid of them. Nations are, the borders are not important at all. Open the borders. Where is this idea coming from? Anything to do with the United Nations? Right. And then COVID, the COVID injection, the WHO, the World Health Organization. What is this? Well, it's the United Nations organization. It's an agency within the United Nations. And they sort of pushed the lockdowns and the passports and, they actually, I think they did. The WHO, they did a fantastic job during the COVID hysteria, didn't they? Big Pharma's got anything to do with the United Nations and Rockefeller? Well, actually, yeah. Rockefeller, he basically built the Big Pharma structure in the United States. He actually did it. That was Rockefeller, you see. And of course the United Nations, they were on board with the COVID injection. I just read this, I didn't know this. They had campaigns, the United Nations campaigns, to educate the public about the benefits of the COVID injection and address concerns and hesitancy. They did this. They had all that money, see, well, they did it. And then Rockefeller, big pharma, oh, that's right, wearing masks and social distancing. United Nations pushed it. And of course the agency, WHO. So this is terrible news. They are running out of money. I don't know how we can cope in the future with this. We should all panic, I think. We just have to have these people. Send them all the money and have them tell us how to live our lives and push all these fantastic ideas. That's exactly what we need, you see. Right. Be good.